guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, if you do not know me. I'm sicker than a dog right now. Actually, that's false. I'm getting over being sick, but I still don't feel very well. And you can probably tell in my voice, I didn't have a voice for a couple of days, which was so fun. Today I did a cranberry smoky eye, very sultry, very sexy, very grungy. I was initially kind of going for more of like a glam. Definitely turned out more grungy, but I love grungy looks. It's like my soul. If you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look right here, please stay tuned. So firstly, I went ahead and primed my face with my Physicians Formula Argan Oil. The foundation I'm going to be using today is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, and I am in the shade Buff Beige. So I'm going to be taking about 3 pumps on the back of my hand. This foundation is very thick, but it doesn't feel heavy on your skin. So I'm just going to take it on my finger and just dot it around my face, just so we have an even coverage. Bouncing it into the skin, as always, with my beauty blender. I've been sick for the last week, thanks to Jake. So I have totally felt like crap this last week. Jake had the flu, and I don't think I got it quite as bad as he did. But today's the first day I have gone without taking any sort of meds, and I don't feel too terrible. I think I'm on the other side of it. Almost totally better, thank God. I just have this terrible cough that won't go away, and I keep getting these coughing fits where I get this tickle in the back of my throat and I just cannot stop coughing. And it is so annoying, especially like when I'm at work or if I'm like with somebody like I'm not comfortable with and I'm just like dying and they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'll be fine in a minute. But yeah, so I actually have a lot of time off this week. So I am gonna try and be super duper productive. I got up early today. I cleaned the house, well, 2 rooms. I cleaned the kitchen and the master bedroom. And yeah, since I have so much time off this week, I'm just really gonna try and be super productive and clean a ton. And I'm going to try and film a ton for you guys. And I really want to make sure I get to see my family because I feel like I have not been able to see them very often lately. This foundation is actually a pretty close match, but I am going to drag it down into my neck as always, just in case you don't want your neck and your face to be 2 different colors because it just does not look flattering. Yeah, this foundation is extremely thick, but it is really lightweight. It feels so good. And it's not a dewy foundation, but it's not a matte foundation. Like, it's the perfect finish for a foundation, in my opinion. It just looks healthy. It has your like natural glow coming through it, and I think that is the perfect finish for a foundation. Unless obviously you want to go for a matte or a dewy foundation. For concealer today, I'm actually going to go in with my I can never say this and I don't know why. I'm going to be going in with my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC20. You guys see me use this all the time cleaning up my brows and my lips. I'm actually going to use it as concealer under my eyes today. I'm just applying it with a e.l.f. concealer brush. Most people don't put concealer on their Cupid's bow. I do it, I guess, just because I have such small lips, and any sort of highlighting to make them look bigger helps. So, and I am just blending that out with my beauty blender. On the nose, it works really well if you squeeze your Beauty Blender, make it thin, and then push it in. I really want to try the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I hear it's just as good as the Beauty Blender, and it is at the fraction of the cost. And my Beauty Blender is starting to look a little rough. The point of it is gone, because I think I had really long nails at one point, and like I squeezed it too hard and literally went straight through the sponge and just snipped off the tip. I mean, it's obviously still usable. I use it in every video. This concealer is beautiful. I remember using this when I first got it under my eyes to conceal, and I didn't really care for it. But then again, I think it's because I didn't have a good setting powder. And wow, actually, I might start using this again. It looks really like airbrushed. And just taking any sort of fluffy brush, I'm just taking a translucent setting powder and setting my under eyes and the areas where we concealed. My skin is a little too matte now for my liking, so I'm going to be using my Vivid Baked Bronzer in Ready to Go. This just has a really nice sheen to it, so it'll help our face look more fresh and awake. So for blush, I want to go fairly neutral today, not too pinky, not too red, because I think I'm going to do like a cranberry kind of smoky eye, and I definitely don't want the blush to take away from my eyes. I'm going to try out this blush right here. It's just a really light apricot color. I wonder if it'll even show up. It's really light. A little bit, it's really subtle. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like it. I've never used this one before. Shocker, because I use this blush palette in all of my videos. Since we are doing a cranberry look, I'm gonna get courageous, and I'm gonna use this as my highlight. Yeah, it's pink. So this is the shade Opal by JD Glow Cosmetics. I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe M310 brush. I'm going to take it dry because I don't want to go too crazy. I'm just going to go in lightly at first. Oh wow, it has like a blue reflect. Super, super pretty. I love unique highlights. I know a lot of people don't want to put a pink or a blue or a purple highlighter on their face, and I totally get that. But I don't know, I'm a sucker for really unique highlights. I think that's why I love the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit so much. Yeah, this is really pretty. It's not like overpowering or anything. It's not like beaming highlight, but it's good. I like it. And the fan brush helps to kind of disperse it a little more sheer. It is picking up really blue though. I wish it was picking up more pink in this light. I'm gonna pick up a little more and put it on my Cupid's bow. And just ever so slightly on the tip of my nose. So that is it for the face. I am gonna go do an eye off camera and I will be right back. I really need to get my life together when it comes to makeup, like organization, because it is a clusterfuck. It is so bad. I just did an entire eye makeup and I can't find like any of the things I just literally just used. It's a problem. I am putting MAC Painterly Paint Pot from lid to brow, using my Morphe E14 brush, and I am also going to be bringing it out this way, because I want this to be a very blown out, sultry, smoky look. I don't know about you guys, but like I tweezed my eyebrows today and like my brows look bomb as fuck. Like, it just makes everything look so much better when your brows are tweezed. Modern Renaissance palette to do the look today. I am taking Tempera to set the primer from lid to brow. This really is a crucial step in any sort of eyeshadow look, in my opinion, because having this shadow down as a base really, really improves the blendability of your eyeshadows on top of it. From there, I'm going to take my IFC L34 Blend Beauty Brush, and we're going in with Burnt Orange as our transition shade, and I'm putting that as the highest color into the crease and winging it out of it. Have that how I like it. I am going in with my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm putting Love Letter into the crease. I'm just going in very lightly at first because we're going to build this color up, and I'm not worried too much about like not bringing it in too far or anything. Since this is a very sultry look, it's fine if there's a lot of color on the inner portion of the eye. Taking any sort of fluffy pencil brush, you definitely don't want something like this. This is the MAC 219, because that is way too stiff. We still want to be placing color down and blending it out, so this is a good example of a fluffy pencil brush. It's definitely smaller than our crease brushes, but it's still fluffy to where we can blend it out. Next, I'm going in with Venetian Red. Now I'm just popping this on the outer corner, slightly into the crease. This brush, I wanted to use a smaller brush because it's going to give us a lot better precision. Especially since this is going lower into the eye. You need a smaller brush if you want to keep it precise. Venetian Red and Love Letter, really the only difference between the two is Venetian Red is slightly more red than Love Letter. Okay, so once I have that how I like it, this step is kind of optional, but I'm going to be taking Red Ochre, same crease brush, just a little bit, and I'm just going to put it a little further onto the lid. From there, I'm taking the MAC 219 brush that I showed you guys earlier, and I'm now going to be going in with Cypress Umber, very lightly. And I'm not even going to be like drawing a V, I'm literally going to be patting. I definitely don't want this look to turn brown. I am solely using this for more definition. Then I'm going to go back in with that crease brush and not picking up any extra product, just going to blend it out a little bit. A little bit more of Cypress Umber. If you use too much of that color, your look will probably get muddy very quickly, so definitely use it sparingly. Now on to the lid. I am switching over to the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. I didn't have any like single shimmery cranberry shades that I wanted to use on my lid. I'm going to be taking any sort of flat shader brush, and I'm going to be going in with the teensiest amount of Star Power. I am literally barely tapping into this shade. Then I'm just going to pat this on the space of my lid where there is no product. This color is very pigmented, so you have to be careful. Now, I'm going to take my MAC 217 brush, and I'm now going to take Confession. So Star Power is going to lighten it up a bit and make it more of a true bright cranberry shade that I was going for. One last time, I'm going to switch over into Love Letter, pick up a little bit more product, and just blend everything out. once again pulling out toward the outer corner to create a cat eye. And then after that, to blend it even further, I'm taking that first brush we used and I'm going to pick up a little bit more burnt orange just to diffuse the edges even further. And that right there just fixed like everything. So the last thing on the upper lash line that I'm going to do, take any matte black color. I'm going to be using black from the Lorac Pro palette. I'm going to be taking this on my Morphe M326 brush, and I am just really close to the lash line going to smudge it along the upper lash line because I want it to be very sultry, as I've said 7,000 times in this video. I want it to be very sexy and smoky. I'm going to go back in with that 219 brush and just blend out the edges ever so slightly, just so it doesn't look really messy. And I'm not going to do a wing today because I feel like this look is already dramatic enough. It doesn't really need a wing. And if you're going to recreate this look, I'm going to tell you right now you should probably do your foundation last, because I have fallout like a motherfucker. I don't know why I just sounded like Kermit the Frog, but I'm just going to take a fan brush and try and buff that away. If you want to avoid that step altogether, just do your foundation last. I didn't think I was going to do any sort of like really dark colors, so I was like, it's fine. Okay, so moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking that small crease brush, and I'm going back in with Love Letter, and I'm just going to buff that under the eye. I'm going to rim my lower and upper waterlines. You can use any sort of black eyeliner that you have. You can use a gel, you can use pencil, whatever. I'm actually going to be using NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean because all of my eyeliner pencils need to be sharpened and I can't seem to find my sharpener. Definitely want the lash lines to be very, very dark. Now I'm going to go back in with that Morphe M326 brush that has that black shade on it, and I'm just going to buff it out a little bit more. Okay, so that brush isn't working super well. I'm going to take the 219 brush and buff that out. Here we go. And then I'm going to take that crease brush one more time with some more Love Letter. I really want this to be very low and smoked out. I feel like I'm in 6th grade again, doing black smoky eyeliner on the bottom with like pink underneath it, like back in everybody's emo stage that they had. I feel like I'm there again, but like with better technique. My eyes have been being a bitch to me lately. Since I've been sick this last week, my right eye will not stop watering. And I don't know why. Only my right eye. My left eye is totally fine. But we're okay right now, so I'm hoping it'll stay. I'm going to curl my lashes, I'm going to apply mascara, and then I'm going to put on some falsies, and I will be right back. Little side note, I have been using, instead of my Duo Lash Glue, I have been using the Eyelure Lash Fix adhesive, and I really love it. One, because it's not a squeeze bottle like the Duo Lash Glue is. It has like an applicator that you paint on. And 2, it gets really, really, really tacky, so it sticks really well, and once your lashes are on, they're like not going anywhere. So the very last thing I'm going to do is take the highlight shade that we put on our cheekbones, and I'm just going to apply that to the inner corner and the outer corner of my eye too. Just kind of gives this look a little zhuzh. Hide the lash band, I'm going back in with that black eyeshadow. There's nothing worse than an eye makeup that looks really good but a really visible lash band. So for lips, I'm going to do two options. I'm going to do a nude and a bold. Of course, I gravitated straight toward a bold lip, but I know some of you may not like bold lips, so I'm going to do a nude combo for you as an option. So I'm first going to be lining my lips with the Italia Deluxe Lip Liner in Natural. I'm going to fill it in just a little bit. From there, I'm going to fill in my lips with the Mellow Lipstick in Nude. I feel like that blends very well, so I'm going to go back in with the lip liner. Lastly, I'm just going to pop a little bit of clear gloss right in the center of my lips. So this is the first nude lip combo. Now for the bold lip, I am going to be using this liquid lip. It does not have a shade name, but I know it is from LenaLashes.com. That is one complaint I have, is that out of all of the liquid lipsticks, none of them have names like they do on the website, but they're not printed on the bottle. And this is just a chocolate brown, which I love. This, you guys, is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. As always, leave a comment, give me some feedback, criticisms, whatever. I would love to learn and continue to grow within this YouTube community. Subscribe if you enjoyed this look. Leave a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.